Welcome to Osvaldo Ribeiro Filho. In today's story, I'm gonna share one more story of mine. For the past 4.5 years, 5.5 years, I've been going non-stop to Asunción, Paraguay. I've went there because, I had a family that lived there, so I took that opportunity to visit that country. In one of my trips, I went to this, I heard actually, that the river, it's called River Paraguay, actually went 7 meters up to the normal level. And this one city called Alberdi, it was basically surviving out of its wall structure barriers. And I was like talking to my family that was living there. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go there. But the only way to go there is go through Argentina and then take a boat ride back to Paraguay. So I decided to go there. It took me a normal trip will take you about 3 hours-ish. The problem is going through borders on land, it will take you a couple more longer hours than you think. So it took me, a couple 8 hours. And I got to the cities called Formosa, which in Spanish means beautiful. Also in Portuguese means beautiful. It's a very nice small town, very beautiful, very lovely. I actually really enjoyed a lot visiting this town, but I was really tired and I was like, I need to prep myself up, wake up next morning early and go. So I got into my hotel room, I got in touch with my family, and that's where I decided to go for sleep. So I went for a nice good sleep and I woke up the next day trying to find a way for me to go to Alberdi, which is the city of Paraguay, which basically it got flooded all over and only the wall barrier was maintaining the water to not destroy its town. But what I haven't told you guys is that this wall barrier was actually leaking. In some areas, the size of the leakage got bigger than, a car, over 3 meters deep and 2 meters wide. And the state, the Paraguay state, they were fighting so that the city will not be destroyed. So I waited because of that, because it was in a state of emergency. And it's kind of sad when you go to a place like that, because you are risking your life. And I had no idea who to talk to, but I was like, okay, I'm a photojournalist. It was a Sunday morning, the city was dead empty, so it was really nice for me to photograph whatever I want to photograph and do my story. And I went there. And by luck, one of the person who actually was coming with me on the boat, she is local. She lives in Argentina, but she's local. She told me, I'm gonna help you. I know somebody who is actually the mayor of the town, and I'm gonna make sure that you can be able to communicate with him directly. So, in a way, I got a free bike ride where the head of the whole operation of making this town safe was going on. And I've talked to the locals, having interesting stories. We had the Red Cross who was over there, nice people, really friendly. And then the mayor came up and said, oh, so you're a photojournalist, you're from Brazil, you work for this, for which company you work for? I said, no, I'm a freelance for this company. It's like, oh, okay, I'll show you what's going on, what's the real problem. So we went to every single inch of this town, every single problem, the leakage problem, and I asked him, if this wall breaks, what will be the damage? And he told me with like almost an eye drop, like, you know, almost in tears. He told me, you will basically destroy whatever it is, you know, like the first 100 meters near the border will be completely destroyed. I was like, what? He's like, yeah. And we went to the most critical part, and that's where it really hits me. Because we're putting sand on top of this wall so that the wall will not break down. Because if the wall breaks down, whatever it's 100 meters towards the border of this wall, it will be destroyed. And believe me when I say this, there was a lot of houses nearby. Houses who they had faith on this wall. And unfortunately, they were really scared. But, you know, we went around and so on. But what broke my heart is this mayor, he's about my age, you know, and his family was living there. And then I saw his daughter, the most beautiful daughter ever. I'll show you the picture. And when I saw her, she reminded me a lot of my niece. That's where my heart got destroyed and broken. I got broken because I saw her and she, you know, looked at her dad with the full protection that her dad could give it to her, even though the town was in a break of destruction. And that's where, you know, I left the place after visiting the whole town. I went back to Argentina. And then what I realized is my room, the window was actually, you could actually see Alberdi from far away. And I had a really struggle, you know, seeing that from far away. But a couple of months later, the water went down, and last thing I heard about Alberdi, the mayor actually got to renovate the wall barrier. It is, you know, emotional when you think about, as a photojournalist, that you go to these places and you're not sure what the heck is gonna happen to you, or who you're gonna meet. Because that's where I do. I like going to time period where nobody's there. Because when people are there, when they're like, you know, where big corporate media are there, like the TV guys and so on, they don't give a fudge about the town, you know, they just want to make the story, make front cover story, and then that's it. But no, I actually didn't give a damn. And if you guys saw some pictures of mine on my Facebook page, you know how much it really touched me to see this young girl. And until today, every time I hear anything about Alberdi, it breaks my heart to see that this girl, she is living in this place which could be potentially dangerous for her life. But thank goodness they did actually fix the wall barrier so that the people be safe every time there's a flood. I would like to thank you guys for watching this video. Please do subscribe to the channel, help support this channel grow. Let's make this channel grow to invest 1,000 so that, you know, we can get monetized for this channel. Help me by supporting this channel and support my Facebook page. If you guys have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe. And if you guys have not liked my Facebook page, please do like. I'll leave all the links below. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.